Welcome back to another episode of Getting Close Up, the show centered on independent artists and creatives. I'm your host, Danielle Cox, and I say this to y'all all the time, and I mean it every time. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe to the channel. It helps us bring you more independent artists like my guest today. She is a soulful, sexist siren of a songstress, and even though she sings quiet, she makes a big impact with her voice. Today we are getting close up with Noye. Hey girl.
Hey.
And you do have a very soft spoken, sultry tone. Yeah. She was like, off camera, she was like, should I speak up? Because everybody says I talk quiet. Like, no, that's what volume controls in the room before. You
that's
good.
Because it's gonna be a level. Now, unless I get to laughing, then it might turn loud, but
I love it though. I like I've seen you perform several times. And then just recently I got the chance to see you do like a really large set, like a lot of songs at one time. And what struck me is the way you perform, like your presence. Talk to me a little bit about the progression of your stage presence. Has it always been like that for you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And the reason, I grew up a little shyer. Most people would say that I was shy, but really what I was introverted. I just really didn't want to be around a lot of people. So when I was around a lot of people, I wasn't enthused.
It's like,
I'm just like, I don't want to talk.
I don't look like I want to be here because I don't.
I can talk. I can tell you my feelings, but I don't want to. So I went to Paseo High School, as you know. It's a performing high school. So the beginning was a little rough. I just credited Lisa Henry. She's a very well-known jazz artist from Kansas City. She used to teach after-school jazz program at Paseo my freshman year, and she really helped me create stage presence, honestly, then. I just dived back into those things that she taught me recently.
Oh, wow.
I had to remember.
Wow.
I remember that I had to redo it again. Because I'm like, I have a personality on stages where I should show it. Sometimes I don't. Because I was nervous about how people would take what I was giving. I think I was in my head too much.
And what would have really just made you be in your head? Because being in a performance art school, particularly that one, you do have to like audition and you have to present yourself and what it is that you do. Like, overcoming that as a kid especially is a huge hurdle to try to do. So what were some of those barriers that you felt like were holding you back?
The biggest barrier is just I got teased a lot as a kid, so I guess I was nervous on how I would be received. I've always been very in my head about my personality. I grew up with a lot of people telling me I was this or that, negative, and I was like, oh my God, I'm not negative. Are people gonna see me as negative? Or it's a trauma thing, a bit of a trauma thing. But when it comes to just getting in front of the stage and just doing my thing, I grew up doing that. I'm a pastor's daughter.
Oh yeah,
and
you can sing a little bit. You gonna be singing all the time.
He don't play. That's all I got to say. As soon as he heard me do one note right, you gonna get in front of this church and you gonna sing this song, and if you gonna sing it right, and I'm gonna play these keys because he played the keys, and so that part was easy. But when it came to becoming an artist, knowing that my personality is now a part of what I do.
Oh, yeah.
And I've changed so much since then. It's not just getting in front of the stage. It's not just that. It's so much more, especially when you write your own songs and they mean something to you.
Oh, we definitely gonna get into that because I can't wait to talk to you about your lyrics. But what was the thing that switched and changed it over from you from being a shy kid that had to, perform and sing in church, which is a little bit different than performing because it has a purpose attached to it. So it's a little bit different. But then you developing into your own artist. Talk to me about when you decided what kind of artist you wanted to be and what that switch was.
It came when first, I would go to open mics, and because I stopped singing for a long time.
You stopped singing?
Yes. So I went to school for fashion after I graduated high school, and I stopped singing for 10 years.
What? Okay. So let's back up. What stopped you from singing for 10 years?
I had some experience, trauma.
Here we go with that. Yeah.
Trauma be there.
Trauma be doing
and
stuff.
Really,
yes, it does.
And I made a decision after my senior year in high school that I just didn't want to do music. 2 reasons. 1, I wasn't having good experiences with it. And 2, I knew that the music business was not high school. And it was hard. And I was nervous about... I was a very reflective child. I was very nervous about how I would do.
Self-conscious.
Yes. Very self-conscious about... I knew I was immature. I knew I was boy crazy.
Well.
Might make a little mistake. The wrong one, the 18-year mistake. Might make that one when you know it ain't 18 years. You now realize that social media, it's lifetime.
Yeah, it's a lifetime.
With the children. So I didn't want to make any mistakes or ruin a reputation. Like I said about my father, he is pretty prominent. I'm from a small area of North Carolina. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
But he's a pretty prominent pastor. I was honestly nervous about embarrassing him.
Got you.
So I was like, you know what? Music is good. I'm always going to be able to do music because it's in my blood. I ain't doing that. I'm going to do something else. Everybody was telling me to do fashion, so I did fashion. I pivoted to that.
So the impact of, like not wanting to embarrass your family and not having people not accept you as you are and things like that basically stopped you from putting yourself out there and singing.
It stopped me.
But you still wanted to do it.
Yeah. Then 10 years later, a lot of things had changed, and I went to an open mic, and I said, somebody was singing up there, and I got an itch. And I was like, oh my God, I want to sing. I said, I want to sing a song. I don't want to sing just any song. I want to sing one of mine. But I ain't had no songs written, so I'm just like, I'm going to sing somebody else's that means something to me.
So you... Okay, wait a minute. So you just really started songwriting?
Oh, I've been songwriting my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, that sound you write like somebody that, especially when you're a quiet child and you're introverted and
the songwriting been happening. I've been all through those 10 years. I was still writing songs.
Do you remember the first song you wrote, or what it was about? It's probably about a boy.
Oh no. Honestly, it was probably about Jesus.
Well, there you go. There you go.
We got pastor's kids. Can't write about nothing. Couldn't do nothing but that for the first 8 years of my life.
Oh, wow.
And my mom, who's more of a free spirit, kind of pushed my father into letting us explore more music because he knows we like music.
Now, so you said your dad's side is the musical side.
The musical side and the pastor side.
So what kind of music were you exposed to?
It's so funny you say that because, like I said, pastor's kid, gospel, 24/7 all the time until my mother kind of pushed him into letting us listen to Britney Spears.
Oh, wow.
And stuff like that. That was the first one. Then it went on to BET. Then it got crazy.
Oh.
But the first love song, like R&B music that I heard, was the T.D. Jakes Love Song album.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Here's the word again. We're going to say it together. 1, 2, 3. Trauma.
That's what it is.
That's terrible.
That's it. But that's when I fell in love with R&B.
I'm glad something good, if anything good had to come out of that album, I'm glad it was you.
Satin Sheets.
I can't. Oh, I'm so glad it was you. Girl, that's terrible. But,
It is.
But that was, so like, what opened up for you after that?
I mean, after I heard that, I was like, oh, I just love this. It's really a vibration thing with me. And I talk about this in the studio. It's not just about what words you're saying. It's about how you say them, how your voice trembles, how high or low you go. I realized that emotion is in the vibration. That's something I've learned in the last year, just working so much on music in the studio. In the studio, you can really hear. You can really feel. So what I always knew I felt from that album, whether it was crazy or not, was the love. It was the vibration and the feeling. It did something to me. And then I was like hooked on R&B. I would listen to it without telling them. My daddy didn't know I was listening to some Tyrese.
Okay. Yeah.
Some Genuine.
Okay.
Sneaking around on YouTube when they ain't at home. You know, that's back when the fax machine and all that stuff was going on. So I really had to be sneaking.
Somebody picked up the phone, they could tell you was on the internet. See, people don't know about that.
My auntie called, and she said, I couldn't get through. Uh-oh.
Because Noye was online listening to the devil's music. Girls.
So.
Oh, wow. I love that because there's like so many kids like you that are going to have a similar story of having experience. I don't know if they first foray into R&B was TD Jakes, but
that's rough.
That's rough.
The church kids trauma.
But church kids, but the thing is though, church kids are winning so much now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you really pay attention, like social media and everything else, that they started to win through the experiences that they had. So I think that's awesome. So you talked about going into fashion because you kind of dipped out of music a little bit.
Yeah. Because
of some, like anxiety and pressure and not wanting to put too much pressure on yourself.
Yes.
So talk to me about what is it that made fashion appeal to you?
I'm a visual person. I love looking at things. I love colors. I was out one day and my mom had an outfit on. I was like, Mama, no, not that one. Not like that. You got the wig and it's not really... Okay, sorry, I'm putting her business out there, but it's okay. She knows she wear it. She wore them. It's okay.
She knows she did that. She know what she did.
But it just wasn't going.
Aww.
And we was out and I was like, just move this around. Put this right there. She was like, oh, you did that? This do look better. I'm like, yeah, it do.
He's like, this is what I was trying to tell you.
And she was like, maybe you should get into this a little bit. Because my mom used to sew. She loves sewing. She never made clothes. But she made, she's big into interior design. If you ever come to her house, but she cooked for the community. So if you would like to try some vegan food, come on through.
Oh, she cooks vegan stuff?
Yeah, we're all vegan. My whole immediate family, except my father. He's Southern. He's not coming with us. He's not coming with us. But
Pass ain't going
he
vegan.
ain't coming with us.
The Pass ain't going vegan.
You can't get no East North Carolina man who done worked on the tobacco field.
Ooh.
To do no veganism.
You gotta talk about history and a story. That's it right there.
That's it. I got a lot. My family is so rich in it. So sometimes a lot of reason why I don't be saying stuff is because it's so much to say.
Yeah.
It's so much to say. But ever since my mother and my sister too, they both were like, you can do fashion. You should try. I was like, okay, I'll try. And we had fashion. Miss Pamela Lucas was working at Paseo as a fashion instructor, and she was a costume designer for things and all of that. And she brung me in. She hit my brain cell. She made me feel like I could do it.
That's so beautiful. That's why I love teachers. I love the spirit of teachers so much.
She was great. She was amazing.
Now,
so
I like the story of. I really like the story of your transformation.
I want to sing.
Shy kid into
I want to do fashion.
Into your own as a performer.
It ain't got to be how everybody want me to do it. I'm just gonna.
A lot of people go through
and do what I can and make the money I can make and something gonna hit one day.
They are afraid of how they will be perceived. I've gone through that myself. You know, something at some point, and that's the way I am. And thinking, working towards. You know, people aren't gonna be able to accept it, but you just have to. I talk to artists at different levels of success because the fact that you talk to me a little bit about and that you are trying overcoming that for the sake of your art and yourself. To me, that's success.
It comes with time.
There's people who are never going to do it.
I hate to say age because time can be different for other people, but for me, it was age. I'm 30 now. At 20, nah. At 20, I was focused on getting my stuff together. I was focused on money, trying to understand what I was doing. I had a whole nother goal in life. I can talk about the goal. Okay, we can talk about the goal. It's a crazy goal in 2024. But growing up, I thought I was gonna be a wife and mother. Period. I grew up with stay at home.
Crazy, but I get why you say that.
In today's time,
I get why you say that.
I grew up in rural northeastern North Carolina, 2-parent household. Yeah, my mom was a stay-at-home mom for 8 years of my life. I figured it was attainable, extremely attainable. So that's what I wanted to do. That's it. That's the only goal I had. All this other stuff was fun. You know, all this other stuff was stuff. I was going to be doing music and doing fashion with the husband and kids at home.
Right.
Like, that's what I thought. But that was like supposed to be the start, right? Supposed to get the husband and kids, then we do the other stuff. Mm-hmm. So my main goal was working on myself, working on my insecurities, working on all that stuff so that I could be a compatible partner. So that was my first thing. At 20, that's what I was focused on. Trying to become a more compatible partner. So I wasn't thinking about music. I was doing fashion, but it was going to be work.
It was secondary. So let's talk about your lyrics, because that I love talking to people about their lyrics and about their songs, because it really, I feel like that tells us more about them than anything.
Yeah.
And there's a song that you have that you actually released, because one thing you said when you were performing is that you got a bunch of songs that you don't even intend on releasing.
I do.
You gonna perform them, and if you're gonna see them, you're gonna see them because I performed them, but I'm never gonna release them. Yeah. What is it about those songs that makes you not ever want to get in a booth and ever do them? Because we was bopping along to several of them. I said, I can't ever have that in my playlist.
I mean,
Never. Never.
The plan is to eventually do live performances of those songs, and they be on YouTube. So they will be available to some degree.
I feel a little bit better.
Yes. That is my plan, because my business partner, I told him about that. And he was like, well, if the song is good.
Right.
Don't be, the studio down the street. You could just do. So I'm going to do something. But I'm actually, one of the songs that I performed that night, shout out to Jamogi, because it's his fault.
We gonna let that
be. He's like, you need to put that one out. Okay.
Because it's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, it probably is. So I'm working on it now in the studio, and this is exactly why I didn't want to put them out. I'm nitpicking the mess out that song right now. Nitpicking the mess out of that song.
So what makes you nitpick it for the studio but feel confident when you're performing it live?
It's the vibrations. It's different with the other energies in the room. This is where I get kind of crazy, and people be like, I don't know what you're talking about. When there's other energy in the room, the vibrations are different. When it's you in the studio by yourself, it's so, you want to feel like you want the song to feel. And if I hit a note and it don't feel like I want the song to feel, I'm nervous about if the people are gonna feel it.
If they're gonna feel the same thing that you felt.
Yeah, are you gonna feel a little?
Okay.
If me going this low is messing up you feeling the emotion? I don't want to sound fake. I feel like when I do the raw emotion on the stage, I feel like everybody can grasp it. But in the studio, it's so rehearsed, and you go over stuff over and over again, so it starts to deaden you inside with the song. So that was my purpose for that.
I think what I'm hearing is, you can let me know if I'm right or wrong. I think what I'm hearing is a situation where if you're doing it live, that's that immediate gratification.
I think so, yeah.
Like, you get that immediate feedback, so you don't have to question it.
Yeah.
And you can know if you can do it again or how it's going to go. But in a studio, you don't have that feedback. It's just machines. It's what you have in your ear. It's the people on the other side, which you're like, I don't even know if you're being real with me or not.
Yeah.
That type of situation.
And what I realized is that I need to quit. I just need to sing the song. Because
you can't control everything. No. And some things, believe it or not, can come out in that environment that may not come out in live.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
thinking too much. I'm an overthinker.
If there's one thing that I understand more than anything, it's overthinking.
I'm like thinking about everything, and I can't control how it make you feel.
You can't.
Because I think when you see me perform one time, you made a comment about a song that I performed that night, and that was the first time anybody ever got what I was trying to say in that song. I'm like, I always introduce that song as a song that's supposed to uplift, people of color.
Yeah.
And when you said, I was like, oh, thank you.
It did. It just felt like,
got it.
I was like,
thank you.
It just felt like a whole cheerleading section. Like, yes, I love this. So getting back to this, because you do have a couple of songs released.
I do.
You do.
I got some features too.
We'll give you that. And you got a lot of features. We're going to talk about your collaborations and stuff. But the song Isolation. Take me back to when you were writing that song. What was going on there? Because that song, you got some poignant, heavy topics in your song sometimes.
That song was really how I was feeling at the moment. Like, I was always an isolated person. My family be talking about how I, will come home when I...
It's called isolation. I meant to
Yes,
say that.
it is isolation. And I just want... I like to be alone. I'm a loner. I like it.
I get it.
And sometimes, in that song, I kind of talk about it from a relationship point of view, but it's really... that's why the chorus is what it is. Just isolation. And then I can't remember right now. You know the song.
Like,
but I talk about it from the point of view of a relationship because I had just broken up with somebody, so that was kind of it. Or a year before I had broken up with somebody, and I felt like I needed to be alone. That was like the beginning of me realizing like I probably need to stop dating, but I'm not. I'm not. I ain't gonna talk too much about that, but I'm not. I wasn't gonna stop dating.
I should probably stop dating, but I'm not.
I'm not.
That's, you know what? That's very self-aware.
I wasn't. But I wrote a song about it.
Like
Isolation.
Here
Yeah. I wrote a song about possibly being alone.
Yeah.
But until you're really with somebody, for real, you kind of are anyway.
Well, we were talking about recording songs.
Yes.
So you've already started that process?
Yeah, I started recording 2 of my singles for next year.
Ooh, okay. So we're looking at a next year release. Are we thinking about an EP? You putting together some writing for that? What's going on for what your plans are for the future?
Ever since I started recording music, everybody's like, you should do an EP. I'm like, y'all really believe in the story. That's great. I'm glad y'all see that I can, make that. But I'm not nervous. I think I'm trying to collect the songs that would be in a full EP. Whether it's 5 or 10, I don't know. So, but an EP is down the line.
Okay.
Maybe 2026.
Yeah.
And then next year I will be putting out. I want to put out at least 3 singles next year. But when I say put out singles, I would really like to put it all video.
Oh, to do the whole package together.
Yeah, I would like to do it like that, which is why I say 3. Because, as an independent artist...
That costs money.
It
does.
And time.
That's a factor.
And I still got a full-time job.
Yeah. The public, we are greedy. Yeah. Okay? We will take what you give us.
Yeah.
But also understanding, independent artists and having to have... This stuff costs money.
It costs money, and it's a lot of energy, and I'm a very energy-sensitive person, so... I unless I'm getting return on investment super quick, money in my hand, then I don't see myself putting a lot of energy into putting out 6 songs. When I got to put the EP out. I don't want y'all to have every song that's on the EP.
Right.
I want there to be some things in there, which there are some songs that I already am writing now. That I know I would like to be a part of that collective of songs and not just singles. Some songs don't really work as singles sometimes. You listen to an album, you're like, that should have been the single. Or,
right.
I'm glad you didn't put that one out because I see why, that just a filler song, So.
Yeah, you're working on collecting a vibe. Putting more of it's not just songs, it's putting a collection of a vibe together that you want to present and have that be a whole thing.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate your thoughtful approach to it, even though... We greedy out here and kind of want stuff now. I appreciate the thoughtful approach to a project because, once it's out there, it is out there. And you want it to be something that represents you. Yeah. So, last question. Well, I'm lying. I do have another question after this. But when you see what do you see for yourself that you're doing within the next 3 years that fully represents where you want to be with your art?
Definitely. I see myself writing for a bigger artist.
Okay.
And if it ain't happened in the next 3 years, it's gonna start gearing toward that within the next 3 years because that's my goal. I'm in front of the camera right now because I have to be.
And you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm not horrible.
No,
You know,
it's doing great.
But when it comes to like the music, like me performing the songs and me having to be the artist, I could do without. I love it, and I'm glad I'm getting the experience. But I would love, some of the songs I've written. I'm like, this is for Coco Jones.
Ooh.
This is for whoever the next
say
upcoming.
Say it again. Say it into that camera.
This is for Coco Jones. I have a song for you. I'm gonna put it out, and you can redo it if you want to. I
just wanted to make sure that got out into the universe right.
Yeah, because I think I write songs that have this beautiful energy, but sometimes I can't execute all of it.
I get it,
and I know where my voice stops and starts. I'm honest about what I can and can't do.
That's good though.
And I know there's some other artists, even artists just in the city that I know that could do it better than me. And I'm like, I would love to, give you this song and you perform it. But unfortunately, this is where it gets kind of horrible. You ain't making no money. And I need for the money to come after I give you the song. I'm sorry. I need there to be some money. I get a great girl that can sing down the street the song, and ain't gonna.
But it need to do something.
She ain't even posting on her Instagram just like me. We both ain't gonna get it.
Now we both in the same spot.
I can't give the song to you. So Coco's gonna get the song.
Oh, that's right.
Victoria Monet get the song. Somebody like that.
I love that forethought because that forethought leads to you getting or bringing opportunities to you that you need.
Yeah. And
I want everybody to be able to keep up with you. Even if you're not posting that much, go ahead and tell people where they can find you.
I mean, I post a little something. I be posting, on Instagram with DMs, and they have the little thing. Now they changed up there where you have the DMs, so you have where you put a song or something like that.
Yeah.
I post on that almost every day.
You do have different songs up there every day. This is true. This is true.
I do. But you can follow me on Instagram at _NOYECAS_. On TikTok at Noye the Divine. That's Noye, THA, because we country up in here.
That's right.
Divine is spelled correctly, all together. But those are really the two main things I post on all the time. So that's where you'll see me.
Yeah, that'd be their opportunity to also be like, so what songs you talking about?
Yeah, question me. Comment on my stuff. Say you up here talking, but you ain't singing. You can say whatever. I'm just going to meet you with love. It's fine.
And so and your DMs are also open for Coco Jones.
Yeah.
Like
for Coco Jones. For Coco Jones.
That's right.
For Coco Jones.
Coco Jones.
We birthday twins, so I'm really...
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, we're birthday twins, Capricorn twins. Love it. It's really meant to be. I'm saying it so much because it's meant to be.
That explains the money comments too.
I've been riding for her since Disney Channel. I'm so happy that she is back out.
I mean, I love it.
I love it. She's so talented, and I tell it to people all the time. I'm like, never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. If you're really serious about it, it's gonna come. So I just really.
Is another story.
Yeah.
Similar story.
Stay in that industry. Do it. Everybody can't do Usher. Just come out and just stay out forever. Everybody can't be Usher. Sometimes you gotta sit down sometimes. Usher can't never sit down. You gotta keep on making them shows because I'm gonna come to one as soon as I get some money.
That's right.
As soon as I get some
just
money.
a little bit of money. I know that's right. I had so much fun talking to you, and I feel like you showed a great width of the width of your personality today. And I love that because when you came up to me, you were like interested. I was kind of surprised because you are typically very quiet. Yeah. When I see you and you're not performing, I barely, and I was like, okay, so she want to talk. I love it. I thank you so much for joining me today. And I really hope that everything that you are trying to bring to you, because you've done so much work on yourself to be the light that you want to be, that it finds its way to you.
Shay.
I know that's right. It is so.
Yes.
Right. All the links, the 2 links that she gave will be down in the description box below. I was like, let me use the right words. Down in the description box below so you could keep up with Noye. I thank her again for being a guest today. If you had as much fun as we did, make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe so that we can keep bringing it to you. New episodes of Getting Close Up air bi-weekly on Fridays, and We also drop the audio portion available on all streaming platforms so that you can check it out there as well. You ain't got no excuse now. You can go on YouTube and you can get it on streaming.
Don't be doing that.
Go ahead and do it. Make sure you also catch me and D as we give you the tea on what's hot and what's not with GCU Reviews. We're a good time. You already know what it is. Thank you guys for watching. You're the best part of all of this. And I'll see you again soon for another close-up. I'll be checking for you. Bye.